Hi everyone, Lord Magicus, and we're going to play Merfolk in Modern. So, as usual, just a second here, get set up, and then we will begin. Okay, there we go. And check. Alright, excellent. So, no changes this time to the list. I think this was fine where we were at. I'm not particularly inclined to change anything, so we're just going to run this and see how we do with it. I think that this is very close to where I wanted it. I'm open to the idea of changing maybe the number of Master of Waves in here, but I don't know, Thassa might be an option. I have not decided that yet, but I'm not in the mood to experiment with this right now. We'll just do this because I think this list is perfectly fine. See how it goes. Alright. I apologize for no video on Wednesday. I was just ridiculously tired. Actually, I'm a little bit exhausted now, but I forgot today was pre-release day, so pre-release weekend, I should say. No, I didn't really open anything terribly exciting, and I played two different pre-releases, and literally half the rares I got from one pre-release I got again in the other one, and like neither of them were terribly great. So yeah, that's kind of how that went. And of course, the person next to me who just obnoxiously always has the most ridiculous pre-release stuff, he opened up a Bolas for his deck, so of course. Every time. That's always how it is. Oh well. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? We win a die roll. Great. This hand is perfectly fine. We'll keep it. Okay. See what we're up against. Maybe Phoenix? Delver! Delver of Secrets. Oh, that's interesting. I think we'll let Delver attack and see if we can kill it with Trickster. He's got an all-foil deck here. Alright. There's a good chance we'll play Trickster and he might bolt it, but we'll force him to do it. Alright, do you have a lightning bolt? Because if not, I'm just going to Harbinger this back. I'm sure that you do. That's fine. So this guy is an all-foil, like, Teamer Delver deck. Interesting. Um, actually, no, we're not gonna. We're gonna try to build up some devotion. See if we can. This Lord of Atlantis will be better at racing him. Oh, okay, I've heard it. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is a new creature from this set. The trick is that you want to just make this thing ridiculously strong. So this is, I believe, what everybody calls Smash Caster Mage. So he smashes in for a lot of damage. So we really have to like trickster this thing. No, I'm not gonna do that. So unfortunately, can't play this Aether Vial because I don't want him flashing Lightning Bolt back with this thing. Yeah. Otherwise, if he attacks, that's just going to flash Bolt back, and we don't want that. Mm-hmm. Alright. It's a lot of Delvers. This is not that is, or yeah, this is pretty terrible, I think, because now if Delver flips, we are in a world of hurt. There's not much we can do to stop it, because we're stuck on one spell a turn, and he's playing many spells a turn. The problem is, like, Silvergill Adept is not even that good right now. We could attack with both of these things and then just, like, trickster this again, and I think that's what we have to do. If these Delvers flip, though, we're in a shit ton of hurt. Alright. Alright, let's see if Delver flips. So, looks like no flippy this turn. So, hopefully next turn we can just play a Lord and attack him. He didn't play a Bolt last turn, so he probably doesn't have one, because he had the red open. Alright, so I think here we're just going to play a Lord and put him to 1 and just hope that that's enough to kill him. Alright. Hope he didn't draw Bolt off the top. He could have Snapcaster as well. It's possible. Looks like maybe he doesn't, though, so... Oh, shit. I gotta move this a little closer. I just realized that I didn't... Alright, this should be a little bit better now. Vapor Snag. Okay. Well... Interesting that you chose to do that after blocks. So he goes to 4. Alright. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Like, we could theoretically die here if he has, like, Become Immense. I haven't seen like the full deck, or actually no, it's not become immense. Fuck. There is a way that this deck like kills you with that. 2 Vapor Snags. Oh, that's brutal. All right. Sorry if you couldn't hear me before. I didn't have the mic as close as it is now. All right. Let's see. He's gonna get a turn where now we're just gonna take a bajillion damage. However, we do threaten to just kill him with a Lord, so he has 1 card. He has to dig for a removal spell or find some way to kill us now. Actually, no. He could attack with the Dread Horde guy and bolt one of the creatures. I guess that works. So yeah, we are taking a ton of damage though. Yeah, probably Vapor Snag. My guess would be. If he bolts us, then that means he probably has removal in his hand. He does bolt us, so I feel like that's not good. He's got to have it. Wizard's Lightning. Alright, well, we got stuck on 2 lands and just got kind of tempoed out of the game, so that's unfortunate. I think that we're probably fine against this deck. We don't need Spreading Seas for this. I don't feel like this is a Spell Pierce matchup either. Let's see. On the other hand, Relic might be fine. There's a good chance he might have Tarmogoyf in his deck. Echoing Truth is probably... he's playing Delver, so these are okay. And we might want Dismember. The Harbingers and Tricksters are totally fine here, I think. I don't know that I want necessarily Dismember against this deck, but on the other hand, like, we might kind of need it. Dismember against a burn deck is always a sketchy proposition. Alright, let's go on this plan. We'll just make it so he can't actually flash anything back. Because presumably he also has, like, Snapcaster, so... this hand is this is actually not that good. We've got 5 mana sources. No, we got a mulligan. Alright, well, we're going to lose this match. I guess we're keeping this. 1... And I guess Biomancer is going away too. Alright, well, you know, mulligans are not kind to us again, so what do you want? The first hand, maybe you could have kept the first hand, but it is not convincing to me that that's going to be good. I think that these 5 cards are still probably better. Well, let's get our value online. Show him Lord of Atlantis. Okay. Alright, so he kept Delver. Stomping Ground. We got Bolt. Mm-hmm. So this is where it actually matters what he did with his Serum Visions. He bought him both of the cards, so he's just trying to blind flip it. So yeah, we're just gambling that he doesn't do anything, or that Delver's not going to be a thing. If it is, we'll have to Echoing Truth it. He revealed Lightning Bolt. That's one of the worst things that he could have revealed off the top, because now he gets to kill Lord of Atlantis and attack us. Fantastic. On a mulligan, and we're facing down pretty tough hill to climb. Interesting. We have to hold up Echoing Truth. If he bolts this thing, we have to let it happen. The only ideal thing that could happen right now is that both Delvers flip, and then we can Echoing Truth him back to his hand. So now we kind of want this other Delver to flip. Alright. Sure. Alright, let's hope that he doesn't have a counterspell. Okay, that's good. Fantastic. We have a chance. Can replay one and bolt Lord of Atlantis. Wizard's Lightning. Okay. So he still has, like, what, 2 lightning bolts still? Because he revealed 2 bolts off of the Delvers. This is going to be difficult. Yeah, we're just going to have to pass. Try to get some value out of these deprives. It's going to suck if it flips. Alright, no flip. He has 7 cards in hand. That's scary as fuck. And our hand is not very good right now. He may not attack, though, if he thinks that we're going to go for Trickster. I don't think we can deal with that. He might just play Smashcaster now, though. Smashcaster can be dealt with. We have Relic. Yeah, it's fine. Could really use, like, Harbinger right now. Trickster's fine, too. Okay. No flip. So I need to let them attack first because he has bolts in his hand. If he's smart, he'll bolt me first. The only bad thing is it means that there's no way that this trickster is gonna get in damage. So he's targeting Serum Visions, alright. Let's see if we can kill the Delver right now. He should just wait to let this resolve. Alright, so we have to let him do this. So we need to be able to relic one of the bolts away. He can bolt Trickster, get in his 2 damage. Then we can still at least hopefully relic this away before he can cast it with a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Ancestral Vision, okay. It's gonna be rough. We don't need to play anything right now, I think. Oh, so put 1 card on top, which means Delver is certainly gonna flip. He still has another Lightning Bolt. I guess we have to try to use Deprive. Oh, this feels so bad. Alright, sure. Yep. We really need the card now. Silvergill is not amazing. We definitely are countering that. And he still has Bolt up, unfortunately. This is all we can do. Which means he's likely going to Bolt Master the Pearl Trident and then Bolt the Silvergill Adept with the Arcanist. But there's no other option. Like, that's gonna happen. It's frustrating, but we've lost this game. We're too far behind and too short on cards to be able to deal with this. Alright, Fairy Conclave has to try to block the Delver. But I mean, if he just has another Lightning Bolt now, then we just... Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, then we lose. Yeah, we've lost. Alright. We can concede. There's no way we can get through that. Alright, well, frustrating. That's... I feel like that's a deck we should have a pretty good matchup against, but did not come together for us. The mulligans fucking sucked. Alright, let's get this over with. We got stuck on land in the first game, so we could never like get Master of Waves or anything out. And then just mulled to 5 in the second game, and that was just not good enough. It's so important to be able to cast multiple spells a turn against a lot of these decks, and if you can't cast more than one spell a turn, then that you will likely just fall behind him and eventually lose because of it. And I mean, the Arcanist is just a ridiculous source of card advantage for them. It essentially says like either you kill one of your opponent's creatures when it attacks, or you draw a card. It seems good, but I don't know. I mean, there's an argument that maybe Grafdigger's Cage... Well, no, I don't even think the Cage works against it. I'm pretty sure it exiles the card. I'd have to read it. Cage might have been okay. But depends on the wording. I want to say the wording was not favorable to us. This hand's a little bit slow, but I guess we're going to keep it. I feel like we're up against Dredge. I don't remember what this guy plays, but I want to say maybe Dredge. I don't remember. He mulled to 5, so he's looking for something. Alright. He found 5 cards that he liked. No, Island. Oh, is he a Merfolk player? I don't know. I don't remember. Damn it. Oh, no. Okay, this is a... Maybe this is the red-blue deck. Blast Zone. Oh, fuck. That's brutal. All of the cards in our hand cost 2 mana. Every single one of them, so Blast Zone is going to be very strong against it. I'll show him a Harbinger. Why not? So he put a Jace the Mind Sculptor in his graveyard, so I think he's on red-blue something. Well, he can't activate this until turn 4, but he might just tick it up this turn. Maybe this could be a mono blue list, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that this is probably a red deck. Alright, well, we have to kind of encourage him to use this thing, so play Lord of Atlantis first, because on the off chance he has something like Mutavault in his deck, I would like him to kill this with the Blast Zone. Yeah. Oh, well, that's gonna be pretty good, because now Thought Scours himself? Sure. If he activates Blast Zone, it will kill his own Snapcaster. He just conceded? What? The fuck is going on? Did he not find another land? Like, he's far from dead here. I don't know what his problem was. I don't know. He doesn't want us to know something. I guess Cryptic Command's probably good. And Relic of Progenitus seems like it's probably good. He's playing Jace the Mind Sculptor. That's a thing. Yeah, we can bring in, like, 2 relics. Take out, like, 1 Harbinger of the Tides. That's fine. Okay, well, I have no idea what the hell his plan is, but he didn't want to show us, and he just conceded very early in that game. This hand is fine. We can put Vial in play and then just start ticking it up. Okay, so what do you got to show us? Are you just playing like some stupid mono blue control deck? Oh, well, this hand just got even better now. Now we can definitely play something in turn 2 and turn 3. Turn 3, Conclave can come out, and then maybe in turn 4, Cryptic is up. Ratchet Bomb. Okay. This has to be like a mono blue control deck now. There's no way he's playing fucking Ratchet Bomb in his deck if he was playing red, because he'd just have like Anger of the Gods or something. So it tells me it has to be a mono blue. So that's fine. We'll try to force him to use a bomb. We have Cryptic coming up. Yep. I guess you just... Island Walk is going to be super brutal against him. Excellent. Alright. Let's be really patient and see what he... I'm willing to, like, commit, you know, maybe 1 Lord at the end of his turn. Sure. Field of Ruin, yeah, that's fine. Sure. You can take one of these cards, that's okay. Because I'm not going to put anything into play off of Aether Vial. That's actually way better. No. He just basically handed the game to us. We'll see if he cracks the bomb first. Alright. Commit Master waves to the board. Now he has to crack Ratchet Bomb. What is he doing? Why would he let that happen? I don't understand. You have Jace or something? Alright, I guess. Your plan is to Jace bounce Master Waves? Sure. That just means you're forcing yourself to minus it every turn. Because I'm definitely attacking Jace with both of these things. No. Alright, well... I can attack Jace with both of these, force him to use the Ratchet Bomb. Then I can play a Biomancer into Lord of Atlantis along with Master of the Waves, and that's really going to put pressure on him. Come on, you have to use it now. Yeah, that's fine. That was the plan all along. Okay, well, good luck with this. I don't know how he's going to deal with my board. It's just way too... I have 0s, 1s, 2s, and 4s. Brainstorm is not going to be good enough, unfortunately. I can essentially just attack with everything, and it doesn't make any difference at all. You can only block like 2 damage. And we have another Lord to Violin. I mean, I guess he could have Dismember for Master of Waves, but even that's not that good. Yeah, I don't know what this jank is, but it's some weird mono blue control, and mono blue is not good against an Island Walk deck. Tap all creatures I control. Huh. Let's adapt Benthic Biomancer and see if we find a Deprive. No. Okay. Deal. Nope. However, I am going to force him to trade Cleek with this Fairy Conclave. Since now he can't feel to ruin it, we may as well get value out of it anyway. Okay, well, I don't know what your plan is, but it still doesn't feel like it's very good. I'm gonna Cryptic again. Okay. I feel a concession coming on. No, he's got another Cryptic. Alright, so he's good for another turn. Sure, that's fine. He's gotta be close here. What is your plan, though? Like, how are you intending to win this game? You can't keep doing this forever, because eventually I'm going to just be able to attack and kill you in a turn. As soon as we draw like one counterspell, and we stop Cryptic from tapping us down, she's just straight up dead. You're gonna Cyclonic Rift me? Thing in the ice. Okay. That's fine. I am not scared of Thing in the Ice in the slightest. Set Adrift. Alright. Okay. So Master Waves goes on top of the deck. Mm-hmm. Oh, he got rid of Master Waves with the Thought Scour. Okay. Is he gonna flip Thing in the Ice now? It's possible. Being able to replay Benthic Biomancer is still going to be very fine for us, though. I'm not that concerned if he flips it, so. And I'm going to force him to flip it. Let's see. Attack Jace. Attack Benny Hills. Cast a spell. Oh, okay. I see. That's how it's going to be. Alright, well, I am not going to play either of these things. He didn't have something else to play or didn't want to. Alright, Snapcaster. That's fine. You going to set Adrift again? It looks like his plan is to set Adrift probably one of the lords. Gets to flash his Snapcaster back. Oh, the Aether Vial. That's neat. Well, the good news is we still get to vial something in before the vial goes back on top. Blast Zone. Okay. He's at 8. That's not good for him. Okay. We're going to force him to have to blow up uh, his Awoken Horror. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we will play it first. So now if he cracks Blast Zone, he loses his clock. Yep. Well, now he can't crack it next turn, so now he's, again, in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to be able to cryptic me again. So, let's see. If he has Cryptic Command in his hand and I don't block this thing, I'm actually dead. So I'm sort of inclined to block it with Benthic Biomancer since he's giving me a chance. Though on the other hand, the Blast Zone could be a problem. But here's the thing, like, alright, let's do it like this. Yeah, we do need to block it, because again, if he has Cryptic, he can just tap down all of our guys, and then we don't have a way to not die the next turn. However, this alone is still enough to threaten to kill him. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. If I play this, yeah, like, the problem is if I don't play the Lord first, I'm inviting him to just play Cryptic, Bounce Master, and then, you know, kill me. So now he has to Cryptic or he dies. Yeah. Sure. I'm assuming he drew a card. That's weird. He probably should have bounced Snapcaster Mage instead. He tapped the Blast Zone. We can still flash in the Harbinger. I don't really want to, though. So he has one Cryptic in exile here, two in his graveyard. Like, the odds that he has Snapcaster are kind of high. Sure. It's fine. We'll have to try to take another hit off of Awoken Horror. I don't want to bounce it yet, because if he tries to tick up Blast Zone, I need to be able to force him to kill the Awoken Horror. Okay. So this is actually a situation where if we play Harbinger, can bounce the Horror, but then he can tick up Blast Zone and try to kill it next turn. I kind of feel though if he can do that, then we might just lose anyway. I think we have to just try to do this. Force him to do something about Harbinger. He can't Blast Zone yet. I do want to try to get Snapcaster off the board though. Then there's no way I don't want him to be able to bounce Snapcaster so that he can try to flashback Cryptics with it. If he has it, he should do it now. Yeah. Which is unfortunate because now he's definitely going to do this Blast Zone. Fuck! This is not going well. He will crack it on his turn. He has all 4 Cryptics! Damn it! He cast... That's like the 5th Cryptic command he cast this game. And we haven't drawn a counterspell. The only good news is that Blast Zone's off the board, but now he's just going to replay... Shackles! Oh, God. That's terrible. Alright, well, pass. Sure. I don't know, maybe we can get him to use Ratchet Bomb? Yep. Alright, we gotta fly through these turns now. I don't think he's gonna Ratchet Bomb on 2. He just wants to kill the Aether Vial, so... He's probably trying to get to a point where he can just attack with both Thing and the Ices and kill me. So the plan is we need to get to a point where we can flash in both Tricksters and try to top deck a Lord. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we can beat this. By doing it like this, we show him that, or we don't tell him we have a second Trickster. Yeah, that's... Oh, I guess I should have done this at the beginning of combat. This is not good. We had to discard Master of Waves too, which means there's only one more of those left. He has another Blast Zone. Yeah, alright. I guess we can do this. Has to be like another Master or Cryptic. But that's so terrible, because he's already cast so many things. He has access to like millions of mana. Alright, we lose. Ah, fuck, that was brutal. Alright, we need the relics so badly for this. Alright, well, he's very reliant on casting cards out of his graveyard, so let's not let him do that. What do we not need here? Actually, The problem with Grafdigger's Cage, unfortunately, is that he can like crack things on one, and we don't really have any way of dealing with it. So, because of that, yeah, maybe we just can't have that. Hmm. I don't really want to cut any of this stuff. I guess maybe one island. Alright, let's try it like this. Well, this hand is fucking awful. This is perfectly serviceable. It'll do what we need it to do. Island can go on the bottom. Alright. I think we actually want to start with Relic, because we're not in any great need of casting things with Vial right away. And then next turn I'll play Vial. I want to be able to keep his graveyard clear of this stupid shit. Because I don't want him flashing spells back. Yeah, that's Thing in the Ice. Okay. Alright, hopefully this is going to be good enough. Ratchet Bomb sucks. He's gonna crack it on one, but whatever. The Deprive is gonna be good. Alright. Alright, so maybe we gotta try to get him to crack Ratchet Bomb on 2. There was an argument for maybe some ceremonious rejection, but I think this is fine the way it is. See, he has to make a choice now. Does he want the relic to go away, or the relic in the vial, or does he want to try to get rid of the Silver Guild in this? Alright, so this is fine. So, So we'll get our card back off of that. He can kill the vial. Yeah, it's okay. Trickster is going to be helpful. Should make it so that thing in the ice isn't going to flip. Actually, we could Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Serum Visions. Sure. Trickster gets us in a free 2 damage. I guess it doesn't really matter. Tap Snapcaster. That way, if he flips Thing in the Ice, then we get Trickster back and we can just tap it down. No. Spell Snare. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, well, he's gonna have Shackles online now. He wasted 2 counterspells just so he could flip Thing. Yeah, that's fine. We take 7. Let's get that shit out of here. Yep. Sure. He does not realize that this still has Island Walk in +3/+3. And since it's safe, yeah, let's get out Silvergill again. Okay, as long as he doesn't fly, yeah, whatever. If he can't flip Thing this turn, he's in a lot of trouble. I mean, if he... Oh, he did choose to untap with Shackles, though. Okay. So we can attack him with Silvergill and Harbinger. And no matter what creature he steals, he can't block. And we can hold up the Trickster. And, well, do we want Cryptic held up, actually? Well, if we play Master of the Pearl Trident, like, what does he have that he can do? Like, he could maybe, like, try to Cryptic the board. Yeah, let's just attack him with these. We'll keep up Trickster. No matter what he takes, he's still going to take at least 3 damage off this. Man, he's made this into a way tougher matchup than I thought it was going to be. Ugh. Brutal. Interesting. Bounce Lord of Atlantis, draw a card, huh? So we can actually counter this and maybe bounce Shackles or bounce Thing in the Ice. Counter draw is also an option, but he could effectively take one of these to fog, but that's not that big a deal. Alright. There's a possibility that he might flip thing, but I'm willing to accept that. Sure. Still takes 3 damage. Okay, well, let's see where this takes us. We can survive getting hit by this thing at least one time. Looks like it's not going to be hitting us, though. Yeah, I definitely want Snapcaster dead. If he has another one, he has another one. That's fine. We'll just hold up Trickster for the opportune moment. Yep. Let's see. So you have another spell to activate this right now. Oh, that's bad for him. That is very bad for him. Does not have another spell. Alright, finally. We managed to get there. Oh, wow, that game took fucking forever. I did not want to have to play that hard. His hand must have just been, the rest of it just total garbage, because he had like 3 or 4 cards left and didn't have another instant or sorcery. Well, I guess he needed an instant, so he needed something like Opt, so... Didn't have anything else he could use to trigger Thing in the Ice and ended up losing. Alright, yes. This hand, we can keep it. Alright, we're up against blue-white control. Alright, pass. So the Spell Pierce and the Spreading Seas will both be helpful. Unfortunately, we did not get to counter that, but such is life. We have the option here of Spreading Seas and Colonnade to keep him off double white. We could save the Spreading Seas for Search for Azcanta much later in the game. But I really like the idea... Well, yeah, we don't need to do this right now. I do kind of want to curve into Master Waves, though. This is fine. We can... We'll hold this back for a little bit. We'll go on the beatdown plan. Okay. Yeah, Mana Lakes doesn't look particularly great here. Alright, let's see if he wants to path us. We'll just send in that guy. Sure. Now if he wants to path, we can Spell Pierce. Nope. Okay, so play Benthic Biomancer and pass. If he doesn't do anything, then we'll just adapt it. If he plays Jace, then that's getting Spell Pierced. Sure. That's interesting. I don't think Master Waves is where we want to be right now. So now we have Lord back. So let's see. Okay. If he has path, he has path. So be it. If he plays Snapcaster, I will... Or yeah, if he paths and Snapcasters, then we'll file in Trickster, so that way we can tap down Snapcaster and not lose our creatures. Okay, this is good. So we found a Terminus, but we are going to Spell Pierce the Terminus. Sure. Okay. Alright, now we will use the Spreading Seas on the Azcanta. Jace. Jace is actually fine. I'm not concerned about what he does here. This turn is pretty free for us. First things first, that has to go away. Actually, no, I should have tapped the Cavern because of the Deprive. Mana Leak. Well, it's fine. He's going to get countered anyway. Alright, let's kill Jace. Unfortunately, the Azcanta is threatening to take over this game now. That helps a little bit. Yep. Absolutely haram. Alright. Threaten to kill him. This is the most we can do. Just have to dodge another Path to Exile. He's already used 3 of them. Drawing another Lord might seal the deal. He has Cryptic? Sure. Alright. The only good news is that because he used Cryptic there, it meant he could not Azcanta that turn. Is he going to hardcast Terminus? No, Oust. Alright. So, let's see, we can attack him and put him to 1 life. I kind of want to do that because then either the Lord or the Harbinger still kills him anyway. It also keeps him from using Azcanta this turn. No. Alright. So he has all 4 Path to Exiles now used. He did not find a card. That's good. And Lord of Atlantis should be the next card on our deck, so we can attack with Harbinger of the Tides. And Harbinger should be lethal. He has to use Cryptic now. Gain 4 life, draw a card. Okay, never mind. That works. It buys him a turn. We're just kind of hoping he doesn't have Snapcaster now. So we cannot play Lord of Atlantis. We have to just trade with this. So he has cast 5 Path to Exiles. Fantastic. It's fine. Which means I think that his draws were just too strong. Like, sometimes we can just take game 1 really easily, but he's drawn well enough and he's managed to get through our aggressive start. Like, there were several turns where he just had to have something or die, and now we're at a point where, like, we cannot beat this. Alright, we're done. Save ourselves the time because we can't beat the board. I kind of want to keep Spreading Seas, actually. Harbinger is not as good here. We can take out an island. He might have like Stony Silence, so I don't want to go overboard in these relics. Take in 1 Echoing Truth. Yes, I want to play. This hand is fine. This league has been fucking exhausting. Ugh. And I have also been like... Yeah, I have not been cautious whatsoever with dropping F-bombs today because my patience is just at an all-time low right now. It's fine. Get this out underneath the Spell Snare. And we can adapt it next turn if we want to. which I'm willing to do that now. Yeah, I'm gonna say Master of Waves is probably not where I want to be. He's got a free turn to do whatever he wants. He could just blind flip Terminus here, and that would kind of suck. Okay. Mm-hmm. Keep the Spell Pierce for a Planeswalker. If he doesn't do anything, we'll just flash in Trickster in the end step. Yep. No. Get that shit out of here. I don't want to play Biomancer yet. I want to make use of the Aether Vial in 1 to put it in play next turn. Alright. We'll just flash in Trickster. Force him to counter it. Alright. Ojutai's Command. I mean, that seems like a really sketchy card to me, but I guess maybe it's fine. Getting us attack with this before, yeah, before he can Field of Ruin it. Yeah, you got a Jace. You didn't have anything to deal with it. Oh, that's actually really good. So I could attack with Fairy Conclave and Benthic Biomancer against Jace the Mind Sculptor. That will threaten to kill it. And again, he can't actually do anything about this guy, so... If he just flashes in Snapcaster, then I'll put Lord of Atlantis in play. Path is okay. He only has one card in hand, but we gotta get rid of that Jace quickly. Sure. we have to try to kill this thing now. I'm not willing to play Biomancer just yet. We don't have any protection in case of Terminus. We got rid of Jace, though, so he doesn't have Snapcaster in hand. Now he has another Jace. That's actually almost worse. It's actually not that bad, because Snapcaster still can't deal with this. Tap draw, sure. Actually, I guess I should have cracked Relic there, because now he has 7 cards. Like, we're going to have to exile the Relic anyway, so if the first card we draw is a counterspell, then that's going to be a misplay. Okay, well, we're not punished for that. But we do have to exile everything with Relic now. Oh, I really don't want to play this just yet. Like, we'll get super punished if he just finds Terminus with this Jace. Yeah, that's alright. I'm not very concerned about that. Yeah, he's gonna clique us, but no matter what, we still get to put a Lord in play, so... He could actually end up fixing our hand if he lets us draw a Deprive instead. Like, none of these are particularly winning options to take with Clique. I guess we drew the Vial, so that kind of sucks, but we're still going to get to kill the Jace. We're just hoping he doesn't have another Path to Exile. Never mind. Alright. So you would kill Jace, you kill him, you kill him. Alright, let's take a risk. That's good. Just looking to avoid removal spells this turn. Another Jace? Yeah, okay. That might not be good enough, though. Because we have Spell Pierce if you're going for Cryptic. Supreme Verdict is one I can't beat. I should just wait till after combat to play that, but it's not really going to be relevant in this board state. He has one card in hand, but he's very close to flipping this Search for Azcanta, and we don't have a way to deal with it. And the Spell Pierce is losing value by the second. He has 9 mana in play. That's dangerous. Yeah. I think we're losing this one. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. He has the 2 mana, unfortunately, so I can't do anything about that. He's going to be able to flip Azcanta and Jace Vern's Prodigy. Oh my god, there's no fucking way we can beat that. Sometimes they just have it all. Like, that's just how this goes, but we had like a pretty good chance, but he just managed to have everything at the right time. I've kind of, like, the Spell Pierce is really good in the beginning of the game, but it's also really piss poor towards the end of it, so. And like now's the point where Spell Pierce like doesn't even do anything. Alright. Alright, well, we have to animate an attack with this thing anyway. Let's see if we'll attack. Attack Jace, attack him. Alright, so we played around, well, I don't know if we did or not, but we at least got to turn them sideways. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, fuck, there's a Terminus. Alright, we lose. No, alright, we're done. That game is a total failure. Damn it. This league just started off so piss poor. And like that was another match where I think that we had like a good chance to win it too, but hell man, he had like ridiculous, like everything came together the way he needed it to, and we did not have the things that we needed to when we did. Having the deprives really early in the game is very important, and we did not have them. It almost makes me feel like I should cut like another card to play like a Wizard's Retort in the sideboard as an extra counterspell. Sure, this hand's fine. Keep. See how this goes. What are we up against? Breeding Pool. Tapped. Interesting. This could be like Infect. There's a bunch of decks. It could be Vanifar Pod. It's hard to imagine that any of those decks would have kept a hand that did not have a... Actually, we'll cast the Trickster in his turn. It can attack for more damage. You can Violin Master the Pearl Trident. It's hard to imagine that any of those decks would have kept something that didn't have a Birds of Paradise in it. What the fuck is this? Is this like the Grishel brand deck? I'm struggling to think of what other blue-green decks are out there. That I can't think of anything that would play Hinterland Harbor. Alright, let's get this vial out. Then maybe we can tick one of these up to 4 to play Master of Waves. I don't want to tap out against this until I know what we're doing. Manamorphose? Oh, I do not like where this is going at all. He just cycled it for a card. And Manamorphose. What the fuck are you doing? Didn't do anything with the mana? Are you kidding me? Alright. Since I have 2 Master Waves, I am going to tick this one up to 3. And if we draw a 2-drop, then so be it. Never mind. I don't want to tap out against this deck. I can't afford to right this second. Like, but on the other hand, like, if he just does something stupid, we can't really do anything about it. If we play Master Waves now, we kind of force him to go for it, though. It looks like maybe he was struggling to because he kept cycling these into nothing. So I guess the best thing to do is just try to kill him next turn before he finds whatever it is he's looking for. Alright, I don't know what your plan is, but clearly it's casting a lot of spells in a turn. Alright. So what blue-green decks are playing Manamorphose in them? I'm not sure. It's very hard to say. I'll take in Grafdigger's Cages because it's a hedge against like 2 different... Yeah, Grafdiggers is a hedge against 2 different things they could be doing. Spreading Seas I don't think is going to be very important. You know what? Cryptic I'll take also as a random hedge. I guess we'll take out 1 Harbinger of the Tides until we know what's going on. I'm going to assume the counterspells are important for this matchup. Alright, well, this is okay, I guess we can keep it. It's just weird because he kept 6 cards, or he kept 7 cards that game. Okay, I feel like this is the Grishel brand deck. It has to be. There's no way it's not, which means the Grafdigger's Cages do not actually do anything against this. No, they do. Never mind. The cages are good. If we find Cage, then we're definitely slamming it because it turns off a Neoform and fuck, what's the other one? Eldritch Evolution. Okay. It has to be that. That's the only deck I can think of that plays Temple of Mystery. And they would want the Manamorphose in it in order to be able to reanimate Boborigmos with Goro's Vengeance, because some of them do that instead of playing the Seismic Assault. Good. Well, we are not tapping out. Fuck that. I am not playing anything next turn either. Sure. So one of the things they might do is go play Allosaurus Riders and then try to win with it. He's just cycling just for cards. Alright, well, we don't have to actually tap out now, so there's no reason for us to do so. Next turn we'll play a Silvergill Adept, reveal Master of Waves, and then hold up Deprive. Theoretically, if the Deprive resolves and he does not have Pact of Negation, the Deprive should be good enough to win us the game. Well, I showed him Lord of Atlantis, so... Now he's going to know that there's something up because I did not play Lord of Atlantis, but that's fine. I just need him to be afraid. We are not in any rush here. In fact, the more things we draw, the better. Alright, so we'll let the Summoner's Pact resolve. We're going to try to counter the Allosaurus Rider, though. If he has Pact of Negation for it, he has Pact of Negation. Or actually, no, that's fine. This can resolve. We want to let him try to Neoform it. Or Eldritch Evolution. We got to counter this one. Now, if he has Pact, then he has Pact, and we just die anyway. But otherwise, yeah, we win. So, he didn't have Pact of Negation, which means that he was totally screwed, and he just gave up, because it took him like 4 or 5 cards to do that. Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, the plan of that deck is normally to cast Allosaurus Rider, as it can, you can use Eldritch Evolution or Neoform, the new blue-green spell from War of the Spark, to pot it away into a Gristlebrand, and then you just keep drawing cards with Gristlebrand until you draw your entire deck by using Nourishing Shoal. And then a few different ways to win the game. Some of them use Manamorphose into Goro's Vengeance to convert the Simian Spirit Guides into black mana. Some of them just use Seismic Assault. I kind of like the Seismic Assault plan a little bit better, but it also requires you to have 3 mana to go off instead of just 2. So, it's hard to say. The thing is, like, they run main deck Pact of Negations, but if they don't have Pact and you just manage to counter their thing, then they're so far behind, they, like, almost lose in the spot. This hand is great, actually. We will keep this. Yep. Well, this is to get our money back in this league, so we gotta win this one. We might be up against the same deck. Oh! Okay, yeah, this probably is this deck, actually. There's a very good chance of that, I think. The Spell Pierce is going to be amazingly important. Wild Canter is a ritual for their deck that also mana fixes them for black mana if they're going to use Goro's Vengeance. I don't like Vengeance because the whole point of the deck is to... Sure. Yeah, the whole point of the deck is to try and win without using the graveyard, which means if you use Seismic Assault, then you don't have to use the graveyard to win. So, red-blue, what are you doing? I feel like you're a Neoform deck as well. Okay. Cycle it away. You kept 7 cards, so let's see, were they good ones? You used a Simian Spirit Guide for this turn already. I don't feel like I'm in danger just yet. And he didn't play another land. Alright. So Merfolk. Alright, well we have to like start casting some stuff. Actually let's cast Silvergill Adept. Well, so here's the thing. This is a mana source for him right now, so this is actually a lot safer to cast. So this will set him a whole turn behind. Well, this is good because this is a matchup that we should be able to win pretty easily. As long as we keep up Spell Pierce and Deprive, then this isn't that bad. Alright, so we could try to play Silvergill and have this Spell Pierce. Given that he didn't play another land yet, I feel like we're okay. But I don't want to miss land drops either. Alright, I'm gonna risk one hand here, or one turn here. Come on, island. Alright, sweet. So we still have shields up. I just have to put a board presence out here so that way I can race him in case he does draw the land and attempts to go for it. We have the Spell Pierce. Alright. Looks like he's gonna go for... Maybe he's got it. So he's gonna have to go Summoner's Pact, Allosaurus Rider into Eldritch Evolution. Laboratory Maniac, okay. What the fuck is this? How is... What? Are you serious? Well, we don't need to play any of these cards now. We're just gonna keep up like Pierce, Deprive, and Trickster. You want to trade with this? This is fine with me. I don't... Okay, well, if that's the case, then I feel a little bit safer to do this. You just threw away Laboratory Maniac, which I feel like has to be a win condition for your deck. And we still have a counter spell up. Sure, you have a wild counter. That was great. So, well, the thing is, now we can hold up Spell Pierce and Deprive, so I think that we should do that. We'll play Trickster in the end step. Because that will still, I believe... So he goes down to 7 now if he doesn't block. And then, yeah, Trickster in the end step will threaten to kill him. So we'll hold up 2 counter spells. If he doesn't have it, then we'll go for the win next turn. I almost want to not do this, though, because I really want him to show me that he's actually doing what I think he's doing. Alright, so he's going for it now. So, Summoner's Pact, yeah, we're still good here. Because I'll need 2 Pact of Negations in order to try to get this off. Yeah, that's fine. So you have 3 cards, 2 of them have to be packed. No. Alright, so we beat this deck the 2nd time in a row. So now, alright, let's see. Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, his graveyard's not particularly important. Spreading Seas is not important whatsoever. Let's see. What else? I guess Cryptic Command, because it counters spells, and that's really all we can hope for. Dismember, if he's going the Wild Canter route, is not it's not the worst. No, I think that we just need to hold up interaction, though. Alright, we'll take out a Master of Waves that's a little bit slow against his deck. Anything else I want to take out here? I mean, I could take out the other two Master of Waves, actually. Maybe we will bring in Dismember after all, because it's something I can do for 1 mana. Alright, that's fine. We will run it like this. So we should be able to win this one. Like I said, it's not a terrible matchup for us if we can just resolve some counterspells. What the hell is he doing, though? If he blocked with Laboratory Maniac. Alright, this is good. Grafdigger's Cage is a card that he has to actually kill or he loses. And we have time to draw into stuff with our Biomancers and everything here. His hand is ideal. Well, I mean, if one of these was a counterspell, like, that would probably be even better, but this is a very solid keep. Cage means that he can't just go for it on turn 2. He has to deal with the cage first, which should buy us a bunch of time. Alright, so he mulligan to 6. So what's it going to be? What do we got here? I think that, in theory, this deck can actually win on turn 1. Are you going for it now? No, okay. Well, then we definitely need this Grafdigger's Cage. Because I cannot let you just Neoform next turn. You Neoform, then we lose. Number of lands you control. So he has to actually play a land. The thing is, we can kill him a lot faster than he can kill us. You got Nature's Claim? No, Wild Cancer. Okay. That's okay. He just gave up. Alright. Fine with me. I don't know why he just gave up. So both of these guys were on the same deck, and like both of them just gave up so preemptively. You had a couple more turns before you could do anything, but whatever. Yeah, I think this deck is fine. I think now maybe like I can cut one Ceremonious Rejection here, and maybe I don't know, maybe Wizard's Retort. I kind of like that. I mean, another Spell Pierce is not the worst thing in the world either. But Wizard's Retort, I think, is also fine against the matches that we'd want that. So maybe this is the change I would make. I don't know about Master of Waves. Like, he's becoming more and more sketchy, so I might want to do something with those slots as well. The Spreading Seas are kind of important against the humans' decks. I don't want to totally get rid of these yet, but I mean, there's a reality in which I take out, like, Master of Waves, and maybe I'll get, like, Thassa's to put in here, because she kind of does the same thing where she's a really good, like, late-game card. Doesn't win quite as fast, but she also has... She gives everything unblockable without needing the Spreading Seas, so that is kind of nice. I don't know. I mean, I just don't like the idea of tapping out for Master a lot of the time. I mean, Cryptic might even be better in the slot just to have more counterspells, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about how we want to do this. Alright, well, we went 3-2 today, so we lost against, what were the decks that we lost against again? The blue-white control deck and, what was the other one? Forget. It was, this guy. Anyway, I gotta remind myself, because So, well, why am I clicking on that yet? Yeah. Oh yeah, the Smashcaster deck. That's right. I'm going to have to look a little bit more at that deck, because I'm not as familiar with what that deck list looks like, but maybe the Dismembers do need to come in against it. I don't know. That's hard to say. Like, Relic seemed like it was fine, but it was still very hard to like keep him from getting value off of it with Relic, so like, yeah, maybe we need like Vapor Snag or Dismember or something. Tough. That's tough to say. Letting them flashback bolts like that was just insanely dangerous. Oh well, that's all I got for now. So depending upon what time, maybe tomorrow I will stream again, but if not, then Wednesdays most likely. So, alright, I hope everybody enjoyed it, and hopefully, well, I'll figure out what I want to do about this slot, and we'll go from there. Alright, take it easy, everyone. Later.